dear viewers, hello and welcome to a new episode of our program Cultural Magazine, during which we're going to bring you the latest cultural events that are taking place in Egypt. Please stay tuned. The Cairo Opera House plays a significant role in the cultural movement that is taking place in Egypt. Please stay tuned.
Under the auspices of the Minister of Culture, Dr. Ahmed Fouad Hanno, the Cairo Opera House, headed by Dr. Lamia Zaid, continues its summer festival activities on its various stages. The Opera House presents a concert for the young artist Nisma Mahgoub and her band on the open-air stage. Nisma presents an evening with enchanting melodies and musical creations that combine the Oriental and Western music colors in a harmonious mixture. The program includes a group of her famous songs, including Ya Mahrousa, It's My Heart, or Albi Wana Hurra Fi, Your Loved One, or Habibtak, Every Sunrise, or Kull Shams, Enough, or Kifaya, Time Flies, or El Waqti Addi, which came along with the soundtrack of the series Layali Ujini, or Eugene's Nights, as well as some others. In addition to some Western songs in English and French, including Desert Rose, Autumn Leaves, C'est la Vie, I Will Survive, Crazy Melody, and Je suis malade. It is worth noting that the young artist Nisma Mahgoub has been associated with the arts since her childhood, as she started singing at the age of 10. Then she joined the Opera House for training for 7 years and was distinguished by her ability to sing in several languages, in addition to her proficiency in playing the piano. Her real launch on the artistic scene came through participating in the singing program to discover talents, where she won first place after a strong competition with a number of participants from different Arab countries, after which she succeeded in achieving wide artistic spread. The Summer Opera Festival for Music and Singing includes many serious and diverse artistic events that contribute to increasing community awareness and building the identity of the human being. The Summer Festival is held on the various stages of the Opera House in Cairo, Alexandria, and Damanhur.
Folkloric art differs in Egypt from one place to another because every place or every governorate has its own customs and its own traditions. The camera of our program is always going after the cultural events that are taking place in Egypt. Please stay tuned.
The Cairo Opera House organized 4 performances of the famous romantic classical ballet Giselle by the Cairo Opera Ballet Company, directed by its artistic director Erminia Kamel, designed by John Quarelli, Jolis Pirot, and the late Abdelmonaim Kamel, lighting by Yasser Shalen, and decoration by Muhammad Al-Gharabawi.
This performance is very dear to me. It's very emotional, and it has very deep romantic story. The rehearsals were going with ups and downs like every single ballet, but I hope that tonight the audience is going to enjoy, because the most important actually is to bring these emotions to the audience and that they feel this true love between Giselle and Albert, and the strength of this romantic story. My performance in 2019 was a premiere for me. Of course, since then until today, I have overlooked the Giselle, and I implement some other, let's say, techniques and the overview of the role, because how we mature as an artist, the roles they are maturing inside us. So I guess that today's Giselle, it's going to be a bit different than the previous one, a little bit more relaxed, let's say, because the premiere is always quite stressful. We have that great honor to have the dancers from around the world, which is amazing because they all bring their knowledge from the different schools, and we can learn from each other, we can help each other on the different ways. And I think that everyone here worked together, which is quite amazing, and I think that also brings up the quality of the dance.
The ballet embodies within a tragic romantic framework the story of a simple country girl named Giselle who falls in love with a young nobleman named Albert who pretended to be someone else. Giselle discovers the truth about Albert and his engagement to another girl, which causes her to collapse and die of sadness.
Well, it's been like a very short but intensive time. I've been here for like almost 3 months now, and it's been happening like so much things and so many new impressions for me, which has been very good and very great for me, and I think I will cherish this experience for a long time in the future. I'm doing Albrecht, which is this, he's a duke, and he's in love with this peasant girl, Giselle, and he's trying to hide his self because he cannot be with Giselle because of the society rules. So it's a lot of drama, like a lot of acting also, which has been very challenging for me because I haven't been so used to it, but I think it's been a very good challenge for me. And also technically it's very challenging also, so I have pushed a lot for this role, and I'm very excited for tomorrow. Like super challenging because it's my first time doing a soloist role and having to kind of carry the whole ballet in a dramatic sense. So yeah, and also working with Mariam, my partner in this ballet, it's been very, like, you get to know each other in like a very deep way also when it comes to the acting and how you feel on stage and all of this. First of all, like, this is the first place I've been that it's like a lot of people involved in this, like all the ballets and all the management, and there's orchestra, and all of this is wonderful, I think, because I haven't had the opportunity before to be able to do this. So this is like a really like big thing for me, and also simple stuff like culture and all of this has also been like, it's very different from where I come from, and I think I will learn a lot, like bring it back to Sweden and like what I have experienced and what I have learned here, and yeah, maybe share it with my friends also.
In the second chapter, Giselle turns into one of the spirits known as the Willis, which are the spirits of girls who died because of lost love and seek revenge on the men who wronged them. But thanks to her sincere love for Albert, Giselle seeks to protect him from an inevitable fate on the hands of the Willis. Giselle is considered one of the most famous works in the history of classical ballet. It was first performed in Paris 1841, then moved to Britain at Her Majesty's Theatre, then the Russian Bolshoi with the famous ballerina Elena Andrianova, and today we have the pleasure to enjoy once again Giselle by the Cairo Opera Ballet Company after its first premiere in 2019.
Egypt is a country that is always preserving heritage. It's the country of civilization, the country where everything started in the world.
In continuation of the activities of the Ministry of Culture aimed at preserving the artistic identity and honoring the symbols of art from the great artists and reviving the Egyptian and Arab artistic heritage of music and singing, the Cairo Opera House held a concert for the Arab Heritage Music Ensemble led by Maestro Dr. Mohammed El-Mogi on the Arab Music Institute stage in Cairo. The concert program included a group of authentic singing works by pioneers of art from the media figures of music and singing that left a great impact on the conscience of the Arab people, including the songs The Love in My Heart, or Fi Qalbi Gharam, Who Will Tell Her, or Yamin Yu'ullaha, You Forgot Your Promise, or Ya Nasya Wa'di, You Are My Life, or Hayati Inta, My Garden, or Bustani, The Sailors, or El Marakbeya, and many more. These songs were performed by the stars of the Opera House from the Arab Heritage Music Ensemble, namely Radwa Saeed, Hanan El-Khouli, Asma Kamal, Ahmad Sabri, Muhammad Shawqi, Ahmad Mohsin, and Yasir Sulaiman. It is worth noting that the Arab Heritage Music Ensemble was established with the aim of reviving Arab music heritage and presenting various traditional forms as well as musical and lyrical works to the audience. This included muashahat, poems, taktuka, the monologue, and theatrical melodies through a group of the most skilled musicians and distinguished voices from the heritage memorizers with high-level performance on the collective and individual levels. The ensemble presented its first concert on the Arab Music Institute stage in 2004, and its artistic activity continued after that, and it achieved a large fan base. The band participated in many celebrations and tours presented by the Cairo Opera House inside Egypt and abroad, which comes in light of the technical support provided by the Opera House to all its artistic groups in order to preserve the heritage of Arab music and prevent its extinction throughout the ages and generations to come.
Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Cultural Magazine. I hope you've enjoyed being with me. Please wait for me in the next episode. Until then, it's goodbye.